more GDS gear.
Yeah. A couple more of those baseball shirts. And
good morning, everybody, peeps.
Ordered 2 aprons.
Oh, aprons.
Yeah.
I gotta get that damn skirt up there for you, Clean.
Oh, you already got it up there.
Oh, was it up there?
Yeah, you sent it was up there, and she bought it, I think, already.
Awesome.
She said she was gonna buy it last night.
All right, let's rock and roll. Let's fucking do this.
Coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
Fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yes! I want you to cover my big fucking tits.
Holy shit!
Fighting for evil because good is dumb. Good morning, everybody. This is the Going Deep Show. Hi, welcome. That was my sound a little Bill Cosby shit kicking there. Here's the Going Deep Show, motherfuckers.
Where's the chocolate pudding? Did you bring it this morning?
No, yeah, man. I was dipping my nads in it earlier.
Oh,
Ned.
was that Nutello?
Nad dip.
Nad Dipple?
Nuttello. That's when you tell somebody you dipped your nuts in chocolate. That's when you nut tell them. Everybody and the kids, this is Going Deep Show. We're kicking off with the ridiculousness right off the bat. Appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging out with us. It's 30 minutes of nonsense. We're going to kill that amount of time in your day. So if you got a trip you're heading on, in 30 minutes from now, we'll be wrapping this up. You'll be however far along you are on your venture through life, whether it's on a treadmill or a stationary bike or whatever the fuck you're doing. You have a lot of people who do working out with us.
Yeah, they probably work out, and maybe they're going to a shitty job they don't like, and we're just a tiny bit of sunshine in their day.
Yeah, sunshine. Sunshine's good. That's what we call it. You as we tell people to go piss up a rope, that's usually how that's
right. Hey, it makes them laugh, possibly.
I had a story that popped through the newsfeed last night that was pretty interesting because, well, Stern signed that new deal for the next year, and everybody, people who are involved with me in this world and anybody in podcasting now, you have to tip your cap because without motherfucking Stern, none of you dipshits would be doing this crap.
Yeah,
you wouldn't even have the ambitions to do it. He pretty much has set the bar for every person out there on the planet to have their little show like we do here. So, Endo calls me out about you're just the show we've always described as having some influence from him. As anybody who does this crap and says stupid morning bullshit,
he's the first pioneer of this type of stuff.
Exactly. If you don't
shock jock,
if you don't admit that this guy paved the way, then you're a fucking asshole who doesn't know what the fuck's going on. And he was the guy who pretty much started it all. And reality TV, they gave him Jeff Jarvis, who I think he's a writer, media guy. Always throws shouts to Stern as the guy who started reality TV.
Oh yeah.
We wouldn't, none of anybody out here who's in a podcast, who has a podcast,
probably hasn't
would be doing this shit.
Right. And in majority, like I'd probably say 99% of people that are doing anything close to what we do have listened to Stern, if not 100%.
So what I found yesterday was an article that came through, and again, this is a world now that we have to apologize for things we did, 15, 20, 30 years ago. I mean, there's people who are in their 50s and 60s apologizing for shit they did when they were fucking teenagers. I'm like, fuck that, okay? No, I want to apologize for things I just said 2 minutes ago, let alone for fucking 15 years ago and all this crap. So this article comes through yesterday about Stern and the 7 disgusting things he's done.
Only 7?
Well, this guy kind of handpicked them. He handpicked the 7 things.
I probably could have handpicked like 40.
Yeah. There's a shit ton of things that he did, and I think...
And I love all of them.
Exactly. So I wish I know I tagged this article. I saved the article. Where the fuck is it?
I like the Buttman one. That was the first one when Stern was kind of
Clean,
like
you don't know what the
up.
Fuck you're talking about. Buttman?
You don't remember that? When he comes
Clean? That's Fart Man? Get it correct?
No.
Butt?
Oh, what's it, Fart Man? Well, he came down.
Butt Man?
He came down in the assless chaps.
Butt Man?
What are they
Butt Man?
What was it, Fart Man? Is that what they called him? But
It was Fart Man.
Fart Man. Okay, well, he came down.
Clean, are you losing your mind? Do you have AD? No, not ADHD. Do you have Alzheimer's?
I have sometimes disease.
It's my
sometimes
next,
I remember, sometimes I don't.
It's the name of my band, the Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's.
So
You can perform at old folks' homes.
So Clean, you really didn't know that it was Fart Man? I mean, it's in the goddamn movie. When did you...
I knew it was. I was thinking of Fart Man because he always had that
No,
dude
you
that
didn't.
farted.
You thought of Butt Man because you said Butt Man.
Because his ass cheeks are hanging out. I got confused. I got all tantalized by,
Clean thought about Howard Stern's ass.
Howard's ass just revved me up.
And then he got all wishy washy. So let me just do it. Let me see if my technology's correctly working. There it is, right there. I'm writing my kid list. 7 disgusting things that would have 7 disgusting moments that should have ended Howard Stern's career. Okay, and this goes right back to my theory on a lot of this crap. Okay, you have people in the world like Tiger Woods, athlete. He was very like a child star. His dad put him up. He was on the damn Tonight Show and all this crap. He was a superstar. All these things. So he's like, "Oh, Tiger Woods, we've seen you since you were a kid. You're so awesome." Everybody has him on this pedestal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then what happens? He's fucking a bunch of whores.
And he's a normal dude like the rest of us.
Yeah, exactly.
And
He's a fucking guy.
He just had all the fame, so it made it so easy that the pussy was throwing itself at him, and he just said, "I'll eat that pussy. I'll eat that pussy."
Pussy, blah, blah, blah. So, on the flip side of that, Stern criticizes him his entire career for saying all sorts of disgusting, crazy, terrible things, awful things, and I don't know, being kind of unapologetic about it for the most part. Now, up until like the last few years, he's been pretty unapologetic about the things that he's said. Even when it came out recently about how he was in blackface.
Oh,
and on the old Channel 9 shows, all this stuff.
Yeah, but it was like his best partner in crime is fucking Robin Givens. Come on.
First of all, Clean, again, what in the fuck is wrong with you? Do you even listen to Howard Stern? What is her name again?
It is Gibbons, right? Or Givens, right? It's Givens, right? Givens.
Clean, you're fucking retarded. Her name isn't even Robin Givens. Used to be married to Mike Tyson.
No, I'm not talking.
Clean.
Wait,
do you have any idea
Robin Givens
what the
was
fuck
married?
are you talking about today?
No, apparently
are
not.
You drunk already? You've only had 2 sips of this fucking beer.
What?
I'm starting to believe that you're a complete moron.
I am thinking.
What is her name? This is a pop
trying
quiz.
to, I'm trying to think of Robin's last name now.
You're a fucking idiot. What the hell's wrong with you?
I can't.
It's time for the Mr. Clean. Can you name
I can. Apparently, I can't
person
remember.
on Howard's?
I can't remember Robin's last name. I feel bad now. Why am I saying Givens? Because that is Mike Tyson's ex.
Clean.
wife.
What is
Gibbons? It's Gibbons.
Robin's last name on the Stern Show? You're coming out as a fucking out of it.
I don't know. I can't remember. I haven't watched Stern in a long time, but I know I said Givens, and that's Mike Tyson's ex-wife, isn't it? I'm wrong. I apologize. I apologize, Howard, and more so Robin. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
You know, last time
How about the name Robin Quivers?
Quivers.
Oh my God! It's like you
Yeah.
actually listened to the show before.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
It's honestly it's been close to 3 years since I've listened to Howard.
That's probably good because he's getting a little more toned down.
Yeah,
so here's what I'm getting at now. 7 disgusting moments.
Quivers.
Okay?
Damn it.
So the first
Sorry,
one,
Robin.
the first one is when Baby Spice comes on. This is one that's pretty tame. This is a tame one. She's on there. She's a Spice Girl. She's out there shaking her ass, got a fucking butt hanging out. You know, she's with 5 other hot chicks. See if you're gonna be this bullshit. This is back. 2005. Okay. So how many fucking years? 2005 ago. Let's do math now.
15 years.
15 fucking years ago. Okay.
Yep.
How 15 years ago were you? Were you the same person you are now? We kind of are. We kind of are.
Close, yeah.
Because we do the same fucking stupid shit.
Close,
right?
yeah.
Talking to ourselves.
I was banging a lot more bitches back 15 years ago than I am now. I just have one bitch I'm banging now.
I love the bitches. The bitches are the best.
I need your cum.
The bitches are the best. So I watched this clip of Baby Spice. She's there. Howard, of course, gets into you're a hot chick, you're cute, you're adorable, complimenting the hell out of her. Most women want the compliment, but then he gets into like whether or not she has a bra on, if she has sex toys. She answers that he has sex toys. She takes it as being rude. That's rude. It's rude to ask legitimate questions, I guess.
You're on the Howard Stern show. Come on.
I guess I guess if he has the balls to ask the questions, why don't you have the fucking balls to answer them? At what point do you not know where you are? You're going on the Stern Show. What is he going to ask you about? The cookies you made last night? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you do? How was date night? Did you go on a date last night? Did you have a good dinner? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear about that. They want to
Exactly.
hear how big her vagina is, like inch-wise. Is it really deep?
Right.
Like Heather Vandeven's? You know, deep vagina, not deep, but like lengthy vagina.
Lengthy vagina.
You've seen these
Oh,
lengthy
I've
ones.
seen lengthy ones, yeah. I don't
You
like
know?
the lengthy ones so much.
I mean, come on. Let's get into some real questions nobody heard before. Nobody wants to hear your,
Hi, what flavor of deodorant do you wear?
it's like, what the fuck? Nobody wants to hear that shit. And I've
Exactly.
tried to explain this to people all the years. Why do you do the show? I don't know, to maybe come up with some random shit that I've never heard before constantly. So that's the first one that was there's a male writing this article too, which I found very interesting. That there was a guy writing this. Usually when you get into these headlines where Howard's a pig, it's because there's a bunch of women who don't like it. And then Howard did disgusting things in the past. Well, no fucking shit. Why do you think he's fucking popular with a bunch of guys and people who have a sense of fucking humor and want to hear funny shit?
yeah, it's like, why in the fuck would a guy ever say, that's guy humor. You know what I mean?
So in 1999, the second one on the list is Carney Wilson's fat shaming. Now this, I completely forgot about what he used to do. You know, Carney Wilson from the Wilson Phillips.
Yeah.
She was the one that they've stuck in the middle, so it looked like 101 when they were walking down the street. You know, it's 101. It was like a promo for a radio station with these people, with the Wilson Phillips walking down the road. She was a big lady.
Yeah, she was. She had a great voice. I got to give her that, though.
Yeah, she could belt it out. She did the gastric bypass action.
Yeah.
And it was, it helped her. It did. But this is before the gastric bypass action. And what Stern used to do is he used to take these people and bring them in. I think he tried to do this with Anna Nicole Smith. This is back on his E! Show. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember what he used to have on the floor? Clean. We're going to bring up the
No, if I don't.
Game Show Network stuff again. Here we go. Clean.
I don't.
Do you remember what Clean had in the studio, in the floor?
Well, no, he had a Symbian at one time, but
Yes, I love this Symbian.
but I don't think that's what he had on the floor on a normal basis.
No, in the floor, he had a weight. He had a scale where you could walk on.
Really?
So he tried to get Anna Nicole Smith to stand in a certain spot. Well, he actually was able to get Carney Wilson to stand. They put the microphone near where she walks in to talk to him initially with the scale on the floor to get the weight, and the weight would come up on a big screen into the thing. I thought this is a fucking great idea. This is a brilliant idea. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I need to ask you this. Is your woman like sensitive about weight? Because weight and age with women is way different than weight and age with guys. If let's say I blow up out of proportion, I get to fucking 300-400 pounds. Some guys will embrace that and make that part of their persona, their personality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Artie Lang on the damn show.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Part of his thing was being fat, but he was fucking hilarious. The guys don't tend to like take offense when they're fat. If I put on some fucking weight, I'm a big fat, so I don't give a fucking shit about it. Women, they got to cry about it every fucking second.
It's a double-edged sword though, because women are criticized way more than guys as far as their their appearance. So I can understand that.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Glenn. It's very true. I'll
And,
agree.
and they're
That's true. I agree.
they are more sensitive than us. That's a given.
So this ends up happening again later on in like 2010 with this Gabourey Sidibe, this fat black chick who was in a movie, and he was giving her shit about that. So the fat shaming thing to me, it's like if you want to live in a world where we got a bunch of unhealthy fatties walking around, that's cool. That's cool. I can deal with that if that's what you're encouraging everybody to be. But I kind of like it when people are called out. If I pack on some pounds, I get called out about it, I'm just like, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I need to dial back the fucking donuts and shit, not be so fucking tubby.
I have an interesting article that ties into this later on.
What do you got?
15 reasons to date a fat chick.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
And it's
I
all
like that.
it's all derogatory.
It's all oral, right? Because they give good head.
Oh, it's
At the end of each one, it's like, and they give good head.
it's blatant kind of facts and
They give
being
good head.
rude.
And they give good head.
And
And they give good head. And they give good head. And they give good head. And the twats are deep. Because they got extra fat around it. They got extra tub. They got extra fat. It really, it's easier for your, when they're, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Surrounding the dick, the whole thing.
right, when you're railing them doggy style, you can't hurt them.
So here, I'm gonna wrap this list up quick here because there's a bunch of cool other fucking shit on this thing. Dolly Parton's audiobook, when they slice up the audiobook, which is just
I can only
fucking
imagine.
yeah, it's such a great one. It's so good. Selena, the Mexican chick's funeral. He was like making fun of her music and things like this. That one to me is like, oh great. He's making fun of some shitty music. Well, that's why he should have been fucking canceled years ago. Give me a fucking break. But the one that I'm kind of on the, I have to, it's just because it involves such a timely death. Okay, you remember Dana Plato, the fucking chick from the Different Strokes?
Oh yeah.
The day before she died, she was on the show, and
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
a bunch of callers called in and were harassing her and shit like this. And Howard tried to get her to take a drug test. She didn't want to take a drug test. Supposedly the next day she OD'd. She took a bunch of pills and drugs and shit and fucking killed herself. So it's like, oh shit balls. That's not good. So that one maybe. But if he doesn't fucking, his career doesn't end after this. This is just a short amount of things. I like when he does. Well, no, I think the last one was when he has the retarded, the retard Beetlejuice and the what they refer to now as the slow adult people, quote unquote.
Oh, they changed the name of the pack, huh?
Oh no, they still call the Whack Pack, but they have to call them slow adults now, apparently because retards have complained so much that they
mentally retarded.
That they don't like to be called retarded.
They don't like retarded. Okay. Mentally challenged.
I still live in a world where I like to choose the words that I use myself, and I let others try to fucking justify what I fucking say and think. So that's just me, though. Sorry, I guess if you're breathing for me and you want to make my mind up, you come on in here. Start crowbarring yourself into my world. There's going to be a couple ways you can do that. You can start to, feed me, take care of me, blow me, suck me. Then I'll still pretty do whatever the fuck I want. Pretty much.
Well,
I mean, you can try. But
that sounds like a win-win, kind of.
It's a win-win for me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Feed me and blow me and let me do whatever I want. Where's
that's
the
bad
winner part?
That's keeper. It's keeper.
Damn right.
Okay, so tell me about the story you brought. You said you got some.
Oh yeah, I got it. It's quite amusing. I got
It's quite amusing. Clean. You don't need to tell us that it's amusing. How about you prove it? Prove it. Let's see how amusing this shit is. Because Clean, every time you've said, "Hey, you want to hear something funny?" It's usually like, "Oh great, here we go. I'm ready for funny," and then I hear like, "Wah, wah, 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 wah." So you got some high hopes now since you've already said it's entertaining.
And this did not outrage me, so it disappointed me that it was titled. This guy's 15 reasons to date a bigger woman will seriously outrage you. It didn't outrage me at all. It made me laugh.
I'm in for outrage. Please outrage. Let's outrage people.
Okay, I didn't think it outraged me at all. Number 15, your date is tougher than you are. Because fat women are used to taking care of themselves. They become fat because guys stick up for skinny chicks. So,
I can kind of agree with that.
That's
on that.
Sort of true.
It depends. They're hiding a lot. They're sad behind their stuff in their face with fucking food and shit. So that's one thing that I think that might be a little throw them on that one. But they got thick skin. Let's say that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, obviously, they can cook. That's for sure.
Either that, they know where the drive-thru is.
They live in the kitchen. Nothing else like touching the comfort food for their fat man or fat girlfriend.
Are you going to read his lines that he's going to say, or are you going to make up your own on this?
No, I'm not. I was reading it. Calorie counting is out, so you don't have to worry about counting your calories with a fat chick.
But that's the thing, man. You need that. You need to have a fatty in there to get to.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. You don't have to worry about your weight. See, if you want to become a fatty yourself, if you're like your goal is like this, I'm just gonna fucking let myself go, but I'm gonna date a chick that's like 100 pounds heavier than me, so I can just really let myself go. There you go. That's the perfect way to do it.
Okay. I got a question for you before you go to the next one. Okay. When you're creeping up, like, because you've been thinner before.
Oh, I've been
when you
thinner
start creeping up in the weight, does it change?
I bounce up and down. I hit a certain point, like where I'm right about now, and then I'm like I'll drop like 15, 20 pounds, and then I'll sometimes gain it back, sometimes I don't, sometimes I gain it back.
Did you?
Okay, so here's the thing. As you gained weight, did you think to yourself, I can be with a heftier chick?
No.
Because
I never did personally.
So here's the idea then. If you drop to like 175 pounds right now, and you get in shape, I
look really skinny.
But you're ripped. You're fucking muscular. You're starting to look like one of those MMA guys. Does your mindset go into, well, I'm kind of ripped now, I can probably get a hotter chick? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what you do. But if you're lazy, you can just eat like a pig and get a bigger woman.
I'm curious though.
You can go from sports model or sports coupe to comfort mode, like go to the Cadillac,
right?
The coaster, the float, the one floats. You get some cushion.
I guess. I mean, it's weird to me that your mindset would switcheroozy though. To
well, mine wouldn't, but
you just said it would.
No,
you did too. It's not recording. You said you would.
I said wouldn't.
Bullshit! You just
you better,
said that.
You
that's
better
what
rewind.
I would do. You said that.
I said that's what I wouldn't do.
Coach, you better keep this motherfucker fat. You better fatten this fucker up.
I like this one. It's good for their confidence.
It's good for their confidence. What?
For the fat girl's confidence dating a skinnier guy.
Oh, there you go.
Hotter guy.
It's because they give good head.
The next one is they might like fatties better. So there it goes. Kind of goes along with let yourself go more.
I got a question for you. Is this a guy or a girl who wrote this article?
This is a guy that wrote it actually, which was really shocking to me.
What website is it?
But he wrote it. This is sheknows.com.
She knows.
It was a male, but it's kind of funny. He's writing it derogatory, so it's like making fun of fatties. But
I like that we just call them fatties.
They are easier to talk to. Apparently, fat girls are easier to talk to than skinny girls, which might be true. They're not as snotty sometimes. Sometimes if a bitch is really hot, she's like all uppity.
Hot chicks can get away with way more than fat chicks can. If you're fat, you better have a fucking personality.
Right, exactly. Picking a place to eat is way easier.
Well, picking a place to eat?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, don't even get me into this shit.
But think of it. Like, fat girls love to eat, so...
That's one of my biggest fucking pet peeves in my life is the fact that when you're indecisive, you're an indecisive person. I don't give a fuck if you are making a decision and it's the wrong decision every time. To me, that's way more right than fucking sitting there and going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and never fucking making your mind up.
You know the trick I learned years ago? I don't even ask what you want to eat. What don't you want to eat?
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's even worse.
You can narrow it down.
There's 100 million things they don't want to eat.
Well,
they have to have a craving for something.
Right.
Clean's like, what don't you want to eat? That's confusing the fuck out of them.
Well, I really don't want Mexican. I really don't want Chinese. Okay, well, that leaves a very limited amount in this area, so you can go here or here, So you
crank it out.
Crank it out, baby. Obviously, cuddling is the best because fluffiness, keeps you warm.
Guys, this goes right back. I don't want to veer off of that one quick. I got to comment on.
Oh, you got to comment on that one? Okay.
Absolutely, man.
To eat one? I'm sorry.
This goes back for those of you who haven't heard. Sometimes I was reminded this week. I did one of these podcasting webinar deals. Through the place where we host and stuff like that. And they're giving tips and tricks on how to expand your audience, but also remember to do this, ABC. So the first thing they're talking about is, you do have new listeners every day, and that's true. We do have new listeners every day. I see the numbers, I see this, where they're coming from. I got the whole finger on the pulse about where everybody's at. So they're reminded, tell them what to do. People are only going to do call to action type stuff when you tell them to do this. But it also leads into like other stories that we've said in the past that people may have not have heard. This one is a technique I'm going to tell you guys, and I've mentioned here on the show before.
Ancient Chinese.
And it's a little bit harder now since the COVID has kind of destroyed social interaction and large crowds. But when I went to a concert the one year, I believe it was Soundgarden that I went and saw back in 1996, and I've seen them many a time, but this one in particular was very, very. I learned a technique. Okay, as I approached the center, close to the stage before the show, there was a very large woman near there, and my buddy and I, we made this plan. He's like, go stand by her. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would I want to stand by?
You want to get your picture next to her?
Why would I want to stand by this fucking couch that's here for the fucking show?
Oh, it's a couch,
right? But then I thought to myself, that's actually a brilliant fucking idea. She's like a goddamn couch right there in the front row of this fucking concert. So I'm going to tell you this right now. It's going to sound as crazy as everything I've ever said in my life, and I'm going to get
on her shoulders.
I'm going to have people getting pissed off at me, and most of these people will be tubby bitches, but. I went over to this girl, stood near her for most of the pre-show, most of the opening act. I kind of struck up a conversation, but as the crowd started to build and push forward, I got closer to her, near her, and I would constantly apologize. I'm sorry, and she's like, "Oh no, don't worry about it. I think she enjoyed the personal, like with everybody around surrounding her, like pushing into her. Mm-hmm. So at one point, I remember just letting my body just like lean into this girl. And it was like this cushiony pillow, like you're saying. It was like a cushiony pillow. So I would highly suggest if you're at a concert someday in the year 2022 down the road when they allow us to go back into a concert.
You can even lean your head on her pillowy breast. You can go. Oh.
Go into a concert and find the fattest bitch there. Okay? And you're gonna find a very, very comfortable concert experience.
This is called
sit there and lean into the fattest chick there.
This is Body Sensitivity 101, folks.
Hey, listen, I made a new friend that day. She really enjoyed it wasn't like I was fucking, licking her neck and shit. In fact, technically, I was turned sideways to her, and I just leaned back.
She didn't give you a reach around?
No, she didn't touch me. Her arms were like down by her side. I was leaning into her, like her
total lady,
her mid back area.
Oh.
For Christ's sake, dude, what else could you ask for? If she gave me a hand job during a Soundgarden concert, I'm leaning into a couch. You out of your mind? This is the greatest experience I've ever had in my life.
Right, her third neck was in your face.
Exactly. I don't remember her having big titties either. That was the thing.
That's kind of weird. We were talking about that earlier or later last night when I worked. One of my friends and I were discussing that. It's really weird when women have a really huge fat ass and fat belly, and then they have no titties. It's like, what the hell?
If you're that chick that I leaned against with no titties, and you're a couch at a Soundgarden concert back in 1996, and you want to get a hold of us, hopefully drop some pounds, or hit me up next time you want to go to a show.
I'll shorten it a little bit because we're cutting into time here.
No, we got how much time we got?
Oh, we got a lot of time?
We got like 5 minutes here.
One thing you said earlier, they tend to be a lot funnier.
Yeah, chicks. Yeah,
that's very true. They do have a hell of a sense of humor.
They have a goddamn personality.
Because they got beat up when they're young. Unfortunately, I mean, as far as verbally, that's kind of unfortunately. They're very eager to please.
Eagle.
They show you their spread eagle.
Eagle to please.
Eagle to please. Literally. You can take them literally anywhere. Literally. That worked out perfectly.
First of all, no, you can't take them literally anywhere. Try to take them on a fucking plane and do a goddamn.
Oh, you gotta play for a double seat.
Fucking Mile High Club. Try to do Mile High Club with that bitch. She ain't going to Mile High Club.
You can't get them in the bathroom.
That's what I'm saying. You just said you can literally go anywhere. That's wrong. That's not true.
They're happy to go anywhere. He should have verbed it as that. Or
you need to put them on a goddamn barge and have them float to Hawaii as you fly there.
And the last one is they're very easy to ask out because they're so desperate. Literally.
Everybody. Okay, this is Going Deep Show. I had we're down to our last few minutes of the program. I have a hottie of the week that I wanted to throw out you.
Is it a fatty?
It's not a fatty.
Oh, come on. We should have threw everybody off and throw a fatty out there.
Oh, no, I don't think so, Clean. That's just not how we operate here. This girl, her name is, where the fuck is her name? Haley Grace. Hailey _ Grice. Grice, not Grace. This one, I believe, is another one that came from our friends over at Mr. Spoils. This, I don't have all of her details and statistics, but if you want to check out her Instagram handle, that is what it is. Haley Grice, HAILEY _ Grice, GRICE. So she's dirty blonde, curves, lots of skin shots in her Insta feed. Very fit, beautiful young person. Definitely not a Mr. Clean Skanky Cock Goblin whore. Which I think we should have the second episode of today's show. I think we should do.
Do that.
Mr. Clean Skanky.
Hey, so hey, a couple of them were pretty hot. A couple of them.
Were they?
I bet you didn't know what a fucking anal whore I am.
Whoa.
Well, we're gonna find out apparently.
See, that's that Mr. Clean Skanky Cock Gobbling whore. So, as we approach the end of this one, let's tell everybody that we need to get some things out of the way. We're going to be having Paralyzer's mom coming in here soon. It's going to be an enjoyable, fun time to have her here. Yeah.
Really? Like really?
Really. Also, in the coming weeks here, I think next week at some point, Dr. Nurse F Show will be joining us again.
Oh.
So we're working out those details for everybody. If you'd like to hear more of them, go check them out at 8hole.com. I need to update the 8hole site and get some things going on there. We've been focused hard on getting Going Deep Show kicking into 2021, so it's been a good episode for everybody here. Clean, how's it going? Tell everybody a good bye-bye.
Shut up, faggot!
That's as usual, clean it if it's dirty.
Fuck fucking erupt on these big fucking fake knockers.
Ooh, nice.
Damn right. Hi, everybody. This is the kid. This is also Going Deep Show. We appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging out with us. Hopefully we didn't waste too much of your goddamn time. But if we did, too bad. You can't get that back. We tried to be informative by telling you to find a fatty when you go to a concert and other things like this. So if you want to reach out that you're pissed off, tell us to go to hell, you can call 989-331-0543. Or you can send us an email, studio@goindeepshow, GOINDEP show.com. For the rest of the Going Deep Show crew here, appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you chill to the next one. Hello, everybody. We're going to be back in a sec here. Say hi, Cleanage.
Hi, Cleanage.
Hi, Cleanage.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. He washes the titties.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime.
Cooch gets a kick out of the
Did
one.
she like that?
She walks around singing Mr. Clean washes the titties.
Did she like that song? I found that, man. I like that.
She thought it was quite funny.
Okay, I think we're ready to go. Let's do another one. Let's try it. Let's see what we can do. Let's give it a shot. What the fuck?
Coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
You're good at this.
Let's do this.
Hail Satan and praise the Dark Lord.
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. This is the Going Deep Show. Hi. Welcome to the program, everybody. We appreciate you tagging with us. Tagging along. Joining me, as always, the baldest motherfucker on the planet, Mr. Clean.
Cheers and greetings, everyone.
If you'd like to reach out to us, suggest something that we'll never take into account,
Or we may.
or just blindly, I don't know.
You just might surprise them.
If they come up with a really fucking good idea, maybe. But other than that, we're pretty much we're locked in here, people.
I have to give LB some props. Okay, LB, if you're listening to this one,
LB always gets props.
Your fucking grading on show 1600 was fucking hilarious.
You like that one?
Oh, it was awesome. I
LB's
loved it. Every second I cracked up.
We need to get LB in here. Usually we've been doing a lot of morning action here on the show, and the Thursday shows have we've been really blowing our wads in the morning doing the shows. So as we build up this library of bullshit, the Thursday shows, if I feel like getting in here on a Thursday, I'm like, yeah, but what I've learned is I get fucking wasted on a Thursday night.
And then you have a hard time
And
Friday
I'm
morning.
Useless than on Friday.
You get all grumpy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Grumpy.
But the thing is, Clean, what I've noticed is I get more response from people when I'm acting like a fucking asshole, you know?
Yeah.
It's that real life brought into it, you know? We can sit here and shoot the shit about stories about people doing dumb shit all day long, but when we're the ones doing the dumb shit and yelling and throwing shit back and forth at each other, that's where it gets fun.
I noticed, though, that, like, it would have been Tuesday. What day is today? Friday, right? It would have been Wednesday's show.
Stop talking about days of the week. Nobody gives a fuck.
Well, who cares? But our last show, okay?
Yeah.
We had fun with the first show, and usually the second show, you get a little irate about shit, and you get fired up. The second one, you were in a good mood and still having fun, and that was, like, so fun. Both those shows were fucking hilarious.
Here's the thing about it. As Clean comes in and tries to get me all worked up on shit, I know he's going to do that. So I sit here and go like, okay, how can I steer this into the shit that I want to get fucking worked up about? You know what I'm saying? Or how can I segue this into others bullshit? Anyway, this is all details.
You've caught on my tricks.
This is all the details that we talk about in our Monday morning meetings that we have. We haven't had Monday morning meetings in a while. But anyway, let's get on to this fucking shit, okay?
All right.
Here's the deal. I read a story the other day about shit. Where the fuck is this? It has to do with some Asians. Can you believe it?
Asians.
Chinkies.
Wow, we're all big on slandering the Asians lately.
I'm not slaughtering. Dude, I had to explain this to Endo yesterday.
We pick on everybody equally.
Right, but
It just happens to be Asian straight.
Right. But it's only the person or group that they relate to or associate with that hears any of that stuff. We can go all day making fun of a certain group that doesn't associate with another group, and the other group's not going to even see it. They're going to be completely blinders to it. You know what I'm saying? Got the horse blinders on. He's making fun of them. I can laugh along. Oh no, he's making fun of me now. Oh shit, I got gotta be upset about it.
But
you know what I'm saying? You're only gonna see what the group you associate with. Okay.
it really hurts my feelings though because I identify as an Asian this month.
Exactly. So, but what I'm getting at is like I had to explain to her. We make fun of a large variety of people.
Right.
If people want to tell
We
us to
make
go
fun
to
of
hell
ourselves.
about that, I don't care. I never make fun of myself. I'm the fucking god of this earth. Okay, no,
This worth.
this worth and earth.
It's worth.
I don't make fun of myself at all.
All it's worth is what kid
Never.
says.
I'd explain how godly I am in this room. Okay. And then if anybody comes in here and tells me otherwise, I just bash them in the face. So this story, it was a movie. If I can find my goddamn notes here, I got notes and things, but the story is a movie was created and they had a joke in it, and they were calling the joke. It was like they referred to the joke as it had a racial slur in it. Which Clean, what do you think about slurs? Do you like slurs?
I like racial slurs.
Are you a slurrier from way back?
You gotta spread it equally though, because you don't want to pick on anybody, and make them feel unappreciated. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. Explain to me what you mean.
I mean that we
You
like
wanna-
like to pick on everybody equally.
We've
if we don't-
established that.
If we don't slam or slur every race, we're not doing our job.
So everybody, if you associate with a certain race and you want us to make fun of a different one, you just hit us up with that shit. Okay?
Right.
So if I could, I knew I stuck it in my notes here. Where is it? Where's my fucking notes? So here's the story. They created this movie. There's a line in the movie, really Clean.
Yeah.
As I was going back and listening to the shows, I noticed you do this whenever you have nothing to say. You just start fucking blasting burps into the fucking microphone. It's part of the drinking game, everybody.
Yeah.
Anytime you hear Clean
Burp. You
Little- take a chug. Okay, I found the article. Racist joke cut from all versions of the movie Monster Hunter. Have you heard of this Monster
No, I have not.
Hunter movie?
No, I have not.
Okay, now Clayton, this is going to be absolutely stupid. Stupid.
Oh.
Even I was in bed with Endo the other night, and I read the thing to her, and I could catch her like really, this is really fucking what people are upset about.
Wow.
This shows everybody's sensitivities now. Okay,
Wow,
where you can't.
that bad, huh?
This is it. This is where it's at, peeps. This is how fucking sensitive everybody is now. Can you imagine these assholes when something really fucking sensitive comes their way? Really fucking to be riled up about. Here's the story, people. Controversial racial joke in the movie Monster Hunter caused the film to be pulled from Chinese cinemas. Oh, my!
Wow.
Something outrageous must have happened. Right?
They talked about penis size?
Okay. It's cutting from all versions of the movie. This is according to the film's director, Paul W.S. Anderson, who also apologized for the unintentionally offensive line in a statement to Deadline Production House Constantine Films. The Asian American actor said the line in the movie. They've apologized. Okay, they've apologized for this line in the movie. This line must be fucking outrageous. I'm telling you, it must have offended so many people. The action adventure film was pulled from Chinese cinemas on Saturday after filmgoers and netizens, which I did really love this term, netizens. Okay, what the fuck is a netizen? I can only imagine it's a bunch of fucking whiny bitches on the internet.
Right.
Right.
I would
Netizens.
assume 99% positive.
Like
that's what it is.
Twitter said something shouldn't be said, so the netizens have
Come out of the woodwork. I love these when they come up with new terms for fucking retards. Okay, netizens. They took offense to the lines in the dialogue that were perceived as a reference to a racial slur. Okay. Now I want you to really pay attention. Is this a racial slur? Now, when I say this,
I'm
okay?
constipating over here.
In the movie, an Asian male character says, "Look at my knees." Okay, look at my knees. Right.
The Chinese.
The other character asks, "What kind of knees are these?" Okay. Then he replies, "Chinese." Viewers have compared the lines to a racist playground joke, which goes, "Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees. Look at these."
Yes,
Okay.
I remember that one. Yeah.
All right.
That popped in my head right away as soon as you said that.
Tell me right now,
Was that
how racist versus overly sexual is that lame playground term that this motherfucker can't handle?
I would say it was more sexual.
Absolutely, because it's referring to titties.
Right.
Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees. Look at these titties. That's pretty much what it round outs to be. Okay, round outs. It round outs to be. Okay, but here's the thing. The quote he has about this line reveals how hypersensitive this fucking world is. Okay?
Wow. I can only imagine.
I am absolutely devastated that a line from our movie Monster Cunter has offended some audience members in China. I apologize for any anxiety or upset that this line and its interpretation caused.
You sound like a gay.
Wow. I'm telling you.
What in the hell is going on in this world?
That-
A playground joke that little fucking 10-year-olds make is offending some chinks in fucking China who can't sit and watch a fucking movie.
I'm laughing because I think the chinks in China that can't sit and watch a movie is more offensive than that. That is by
Here's
far.
an idea, guys. Here's
That's
an idea.
awesome.
Here's an idea. Did your fucking heart explode when you heard some words that made you go like, oh my god? Wait, I want to know who these.
Pucker? Did your butt pucker?
I'm telling you right now, the next big show on Netflix needs to be a show where they track down these big fat fucking pussies who can't handle things,
and then they make them listen.
and then I wanna just there's got to be a way to somehow like combine the what was that, the fucking Ashton Kutcher punked.
Oh yeah,
There has to be a version of punked for these fucking pussy snowflakes who can't handle the words
Chinese, Japanese, ching chong Chinese. Look at these. Bing bong bing. Bing bong bing. Bing bong bing.
They need to get that. Remember Clockwork Orange, where they conditioned him, where they propped his eyes open, and they had him strapped down, and they made him watch all this stuff he thought was offensive to him. They need to do that to people like that.
There's a book that's out there that I need to track this book down. It talks about at around 2012, 2013, I think it was.
People lost their nuts.
Where everybody gets a little too hypersensitive to things, and I want to track it down. I need to figure it out because this is just annoying as hell. Because what it essentially does, and I've said this a million times, them being hypersensitive about lame shit turns this podcast into pointing that crap out and how lame it is and how fucking stupid it is. In a sense, it creates our hypersensitivity to their hypersensitivity. Do you know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
And it's fucking dumb.
They feed each other.
Exactly. So me creating this environment where I can run my mouth about it and say the opposite shit. Well, I mean, what if Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees offends these motherfuckers? Oh my God, I would love it. But anyway, I'm serious. You want to hit Netflix show right now? Find a way to track down some of these netizens and do a setup job where you can really offend them. I want to see how much their heads are exploding. And a lot of the times I go into reading these articles as just trolls fucking with these movies, really. Because how many fucking people really are offended by this?
No.
There's a billion people in the world.
I'm sure there's probably 20 other things that are way more offensive in this movie. Even a standard movie. I can think of
if it's a good movie, there's some offensive shit in it for goddamn sure, yeah.
Well, think of the movie like Rush Hour, for example. You know, the two main characters in that just fucking busting each other's balls over their own race. You know what I mean? Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker going back and forth about blah, 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 this or Chinese or being black or this or that. And they're busting each other's balls over that. And that's way more offensive than dirty knees.
At some point, though, we're going to eliminate all of these things that have made all of these cultures unique, even in making fun of them. And it's going to be this blurry, brown slurry of humanity that no one's going to be able to make fun of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you're going to eliminate all the shit that's happened in the past.
Yeah.
And we can't offend that. We can't offend that. Can't offend that. Can't offend that. It's like, what the hell is going on, man?
The whole thing is with all the intermingling and you know what I mean? People being with white, black,
Clean, what?
Chinese.
Whoa. Clean's like talking about like intermingling.
Well,
Clean,
you know what I mean?
Here's the thing about it.
There's only
even
gonna
you
be-
using those terms. Say, I'm from a mixed family.
Right,
I have,
right. That's good.
Okay.
There's nothing
What
wrong
do you mean?
with that.
What do you mean it's good? It's no. You don't have to. I don't have to know if it's good or bad. It's just life.
Right,
You're like white supremacist bald fucking KKK member over there giving permission that
I didn't give permission.
You just said that's good. That's a good thing. No, it's just life for everybody.
That's what I said.
The more you refer to it.
I said it's a positive thing, and eventually it'll wash away racism.
It's not even a positive thing.
Because everybody will be everything.
No. See, that's the hardest part. You look at it as like either a negative or a positive. It's not. It's just a thing. Everybody has to like look at it differently, and then it's like it's a good thing you had a brownie and a whitey and they got together to make. No, it's middle of the road, average everyday shit. No one needs to make it a good thing or a bad thing. You understand what I'm saying?
No, what I was stating is it's going to eliminate a lot of racism because of the fact that everybody's going to eventually going to be like a mixture of everything.
Zelda's calling you out, KKK member over there.
You can call me all at once. What I'm stating.
I like it though. I do. I love the fact you're having a KKK clean in here. Is like Howard having a black Robin Quivers in here. I can make fun of the honky white devils as much as I want.
Right. I totally embrace that. It's fine. But I'm not a KKK member by far. But
whatever, dude. You just said it was good that I had a brown parent and a white parent. That's a good thing. You made it. Like, I'm just fucking with you.
I know. I'm just saying. After a while, it's just going to be so common that everybody's like
clean.
Every race.
Again, you're doing the whole
Who
thing.
cares?
It's like, of course it's common.
Yeah, that's what I'm
clean.
saying.
It's always been common. Okay, it had to be hidden because back in the day, it was in some places it was illegal to have a black and a white having kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you're really showing your mentality on this. Like it's gonna be common someday. Or really? Oh no shit! Clean. It's the year 2020.
I understand.
There are people who of mixed races of
all over. But I'm saying eventually everything will be mixed race. Eventually, that's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, like I said, it'll be like one big brown slurry of humanity.
That's what I meant. That's what I was trying to get at. I was just not verbal.
It's something we know. Clean. You have trouble remembering Fart Man.
I call him Ass Man.
Okay, so sticking with the theme, everybody. Now, I don't know. This just happened to be the one that's the next story that I have under here. Clean. I want you to read the headline here. Can you read it from there, or do you need your glasses on?
No, I can actually read it.
Yeah, let's do it.
A whites-only religious group just got the green light to set up shop in the Midwest.
Ooh. It's at Mr. Clean's house.
And you know what? That's pretty sad because it's that's a poor representation of Thor. So if you're a paganist and you know the symbol of Thor, that's Thor's hammer on that guy's chest, and they're I don't know, they fucked everything. The Vikings fucked everything.
So here's my my question to you though on this, because a couple minutes ago I was just saying that everything's gonna be a slurry of this, slurry of that. We shouldn't eliminate certain things. So with that in mind. A bunch, these are from the lead here. A whites-only religious sect has hopes of expanding its presence in the Midwest. So I can't like wag my finger at them wanting to do that. No. I think every human being should just, if you want to do that, and you got to get your group of people to go do that. I don't care. As long as I don't got to fucking hear about it. I don't need to participate in your fucking world. Right. Don't encroach into my fucking world. Right. It's like the Amish. We drive up north here and we see the Amish.
Right.
And we try not to run them over.
Right.
With our cars and our technology, as long as and we don't have to understand. We can question, like, can you believe these motherfuckers don't have a podcast yet? Is there an Amish podcast? It's got to be. If there's an Amish podcast, dude,
that'd be awesome.
If there is an Amish podcast, I'm done. I'm done. It's over. Okay.
They make amazing furniture, though.
Somebody out there, if you can find me an Amish podcast. Not somebody who knows technology and has a podcast about Amish. I want true Amish
podcast. They wouldn't be doing.
If there is, I know that's what I'm saying to you. If there's an Amish podcast, dude, I'm done. This show is over. I don't care. The show is over because that means every fucking asshole on the planet has a fucking podcast. American Express the other day I saw on TV had a podcast. Did you notice now on Sirius satellite radio they have a check out our podcast section. Everybody, serious.
Wow.
Okay, so
you're serious.
I'm serious on this. It says here that this is in Minnesota, where this white-only religious sect is trying to They bought a church, but they're trying to determine whether or not they should be, embraced into the community and stuff like this. Now, I can't imagine. I've traveled through Wisconsin. I got racially profiled in fucking Wisconsin the one time on the way to Minnesota. So it's like, if you have a beard and darker skin, if you spend some time out in the sun and you got a little extra skin tone going, and you're driving through Wisconsin, northern Wisconsin mainly, and you stop at a Culver's and you got a bunch of fucking white people that are about as transparent as you can see. I mean, and you wear you wear sunglasses into a place, have a big beard and you're tan. You're fucking Bin Laden. Let's be real.
Did they think you were Middle Eastern? Is that what it was?
I don't know what they thought. All I know is they were giving me the eyes, man. Old fuckers giving me the eyes. I hate old fuckers. I'm gonna be an old fucker one of these days.
Just tell them you're Cheech and Chong's younger cousin.
Yeah, man. Yeah. A couple shows ago, we talked about the alien stuff going on.
Oh yeah, that's pretty crazy. Well, it was pretty crazy.
I did do a little bit more digging on that, man. And because it's like,
it's interesting.
It's interesting, but I don't believe it because, first of all, we have a president who's currently such a fucking loudmouth. I can't believe that if he knew about this shit, he isn't fucking blabbing about it. Think about that. You know what I mean? Is this why he started the Space Force?
You never know. Maybe he wants to be a part of the Intergalactic Confederation or whatever it's called.
Maybe he's an alien, and then he has to keep his mouth
That would
shut.
explain his hair.
It's
totally.
I don't know. I really want to get more information on this. I want to believe that there's like some extraterrestrials and shit out there. For the most part, I think I do believe that because if there's a world like ours, there has to be another world out there similar.
I think it's kind of small-minded to think there isn't because it's unlimited. Like they say, the universe is ever expanding, blah, 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 blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah.
But literally. Yeah, exactly. But, there has to be more life out there. It's just such a vast space. Who thinks, what gives us the right to be the only thing, That's kind of, I don't know. That's just my opinion.
You have an opinion.
Opinions are like assholes, right? Everybody has one, they all stink.
Clean. God damn it. Can you say any more cliches?
Yes.
Pretty please.
Yeah, please.
Pretty please. More cliches from Mr. Clean. Everybody, that's part of the drinking game now. When Clean does a cliche that everyone's heard, drink it up!
Yeah. Well, some of them are just blatant obvious.
Before you left the show a couple days ago, we talked very briefly about a shit story. And it was one that I think we've talked about in the past. Now, you want to wrap up here. Do you want to talk about shit or do you want to talk about pee-pee?
Well, do you want to talk about that, or do you want to talk about the chick with the red hair right there?
Oh yes, let's do this one.
You can read it.
No.
I love your lovely voice, and I can't see the screen from here.
Do you want me to?
I'm blind. And he's a YouTube personality, and apparently he must have a pretty good following because. Oh well, I won't give away the goodies.
It's time for stories with the kid, Mr. Clean here. Russian YouTuber's girlfriend reportedly died during a live stream after being locked outside in the cold.
I can see Kid doing this.
Dude, to be honest with you, I can see myself doing this too. He's fucking interrupting my ass.
Yep, exactly.
The Russian YouTube star Reflay has been accused of locking his girlfriend outside in below freezing weather before she died in a live stream, according to reports from Russian media that were cited by the New York Post. Video recording during the broadcast and re-uploaded to YouTube appear to show Reflay dragging his girlfriend back inside. Oh my God.
After she was dead, basically.
Are you fucking serious?
He left her out there in only panties, I think it was. No bra, anything. And the fucking Russia's cold, people, if you have no clue.
Fuck yes it is. Jesus Christ, that is fucking horrific right
I know
there.
it is.
Okay, recordings of the live stream and other clips with Reflay and his girlfriend, Valentina Vandrago, have continued to appear on YouTube. Baza, an independent news agency in Russia, first reported the incident on December 2nd on the outlet's Telegram channel. The Russian news website Lenta later reported that the incident in question occurred blah, 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 the morning of blah, 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 blah. My bunny, what's up with you?
That's all she said to him. And he locked her out.
Wait a second. She said that to him?
Yes.
While he's playing the game?
No, while he's live streaming his YouTube channel or whatever he's doing.
My bunny, what is up with you? Reflay said while still streaming after carrying Grigoreva back inside. No, he says that to her.
My bad.
He says that to her, Clean. That's what I was going to say. So he's trying to be like, what is wrong with you? I'm on fucking icicles. What is fucking wrong with me?
She's a Smurfberry Crunch.
She has no pulse. She's pale. She's not breathing. Several videos, including clips from the incident, have amassed hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube. In the investigation committee in Russia, which conducts the country's federal investigation, told the Mirror it was undergoing an urgent investigation into Grigori's death. Insider has eerie doubt, blah, 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 blah. So, dude, yeah.
Do you think he pumped one off on her before they came, before they got there? Do you think he...
Woo! That's a frigid bitch, dude.
I tell you.
It's a frigid bitch.
He's like, well, I can't fuck her in the future, so I might as well knock one off right now.
So, he locks her out of the house. Did she attempt to come back in? All she had was panties on? It doesn't say anything about panties.
I thought it said something...
Clean. I think in your mind you thought about panties.
No, I could have swore to God it said somewhere wearing nothing but her underpants.
Right. Yep, Stas at Refill 30, whose real name is Bob is said to have forced his girlfriend outside his home in freezing weather wearing nothing but her underpants, according to reports.
Wow.
Whoa, dude, that's intensity right there.
Yeah. Because shit, Russia gets certain areas get to like -50, don't they?
I mean, has your girl ever done anything that pissed you off so fucking much that you want to lock her out and have her freeze to death?
No, because I like fucking her too much. I like it warm. I don't want to. I don't want to pull her out of the freezer occasionally and bang her like Jeffrey Dahmer's victims.
No, nobody wants to worry about thawing out their girlfriend before they bang them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's not a microwave big enough for that.
You just squirt some lube in there so you can slide in.
She's stiff though, you know. You ever had a chick?
You gotta spread it to the right distance before they totally get rigor mortis.
You ever had a stiff chick who like she wasn't just wasn't real limber?
Oh yeah,
They're
yeah.
They like lock up and shit.
And you feel like you're breaking their legs. Yep.
We are down to our last few minutes of the program. Clean, did you by any chance come up with a Mr. Clean Skanky God Goblin horror of the week?
Holy shit!
Go.
Let's see here. I got. I don't know.
Mr. Clean Skanky God Goblin horror of the week.
Oh, if I'm just doing a Skanky God Goblin horror of the week, it doesn't matter what she looks like as long as she's a God Goblin horror, right?
Well, you did bring up a name a couple weeks ago that I didn't realize had passed away was Shyla Stiles. Did we ever use her for?
No, Shyla Stiles. Oh
yeah.
The porn star. Yeah. No, we did not use her.
Clean. Let's be real. All of the Mr. Clean Skanky God Goblin stores have to be porn stars.
Well, yeah,
they have to be.
That just falls in the category.
The Paralyzers Hotties of the week are more like Victoria's Secret models,
but
Sports Illustrated.
You gotta admit, girls. That bitch was hot though.
Shyla Stiles.
Yeah, she was hot. Come on.
Her Wikipedia page, I went to it, and
I don't know what she looked like before she died.
I'm going to tell you this. She was only 35 years old when she died.
When she was in porn,
2017. 2017, she died.
Plus, the makeup did like an amazing job, but her body was fucking smoking.
All of those porn stars fuck their faces up, okay?
Oh yeah, they do.
If you want a little Simon America, everybody out there, go look up Tabitha Stevens young and look up Tabitha Stevens now.
Yeah, too many surgeries though, and
cheek implants, eyelids done, fucking chin, fucking nose, fucking titty, fucking ass.
She was a pretty young girl.
Right. But at some point, their fucked up upbringing and dysfunctional fucking lives, like, let me slice my face open and fucking put some cheek implants in and all this crazy shit. And they end up becoming goddamn aliens. So, but this Shyla Stiles, I looked up
she was hot back in the day.
Her Wikipedia page. Wikipedia does a good job of having large images.
Oh yeah.
So the photo of her on her Wikipedia page. What is up with the lips? I'm so fucking over
all that collagen bullshit.
Fucking duck lip fucking faces with the fucking. So
that bitch fucked like a champion though. I'll tell you.
She sucked so much dick, her fucking lips got all jacked up.
Yep.
So. You're is that who you're? Is that your skanky cock goblin horror?
That's a perfect skank for us today, everybody. It really is. And let's give her a little props.
It really is.
Let's give her a little props because she put some fucking mad effort into her porn skills.
What do you remember about her?
God, she was a fucking animal. I mean, she fucking loved it. I mean, she really loved the dick. I mean, she gave the performance that she was enjoying it.
Are you talking about Paralyzer's mom again?
Well, no.
I'm gonna teach you how to stroke your fucking cock.
I've never seen her have sex.
But you thought that DJ H did some shit with her?
Well, no, that was you that thought
I went back and listened.
I didn't know about this.
I went back and listened to some older shows, and we brought up the fact that DJ H and Paralyzer's mom went out, and a couple of guys were like, TJ banged Paralyzer's mom.
That's fucking hilarious.
I want you to cover my big fucking tits. Yeah.
Everybody, this is the Going Deep Show. We appreciate you guys hanging with us. 30 minutes goes by too quick, I think. We need to switch this shit up. I think we're going to go to 45 to an hour now. Clean, why not? Let's fucking do it. What the hell, right?
What
No.
the hell?
Everyone out there's like, no!
Please, no!
No! If you'd like to reach out to us and give us suggestions on how to not do this crap, go right ahead. We will not listen to a word you say. If you want to call, about 989-3310. Kid, 989-3310-543. Final words, my man. What you got?
The quote J Mac, if you're not eating your pussy, someone else will. Literally. Not eating your pussy, not eating your girlfriend's pussy. Someone else will. I just said that your own pussy.
Hail Satan and praise the Dark Lord.
Kid, this is Going Deep Show. We appreciate you guys hanging with us. Please stay tuned for more Going Deep Show as we dive further into 2021 here. Hopefully, you're staying alive. Hopefully, we're staying alive, and everybody is staying alive. We'll see you guys soon. Till the next one. We could drink. Yeah, we could. Somebody suggested something very amazing to me. And I don't know if I should say it on the program because it involves one of our core members of the show.
Okay.
It involves Wally.
It involved Wally. Okay.
There is a fan of ours out there in the East Coast. Her name is Kim.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on Facebook with her the other day, and she said something to the effect. I said, hey, we should do some, we have to do some radical things here coming up in the new year. We got a bunch of stuff coming, and, do you have any? I kind of suggested something, and what came out of it was a great idea. And I'm going to say it now because we're 20 minutes into this show. Wally may or may not listen. He's going to be coming on here in the next episode, so everybody, if you're a Wally fan, when Juice leaves tonight, I'm getting on with Wally and G-Dub.
Let's be honest with each other. Cat's been let out of the bag with numerous other things, and Wally rolls with the punches, right?
I believe so. Wally does. But sometimes Wally gets a little pissed because...
Right now I'm going to be accosted by this idea that she was perfect.
Wally hates to be accosted. Okay.
Wally, I hate to like it too, buddy. You're going to be accosted again.
The suggestion was that we find a hot transsexual, transvestite person.
Oh boy!
Which is that's a step in itself to try to find a hot tranny in this area.
There's one walking around Bay City.
Is there really?
Yeah. I seen her at Rattlesnake Rick's one night.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, how on a level of 1 to attractive, or I guess better, 1 to I could totally fool a drunk Wally. Are we here? Are we talking like a 6?
Man, I gotta be honest. I've seen Wally pretty drunk, and it wouldn't. I might be able to pass. Fuck. Exactly, Wally.
So, what this fan of ours has suggested, and I was right along with her. I was on board.
Yeah.
Is that we get this tranny in the studio, and we somehow liquor the shit out of get Wally all fucking drunk.
Just taking the shell.
Wow, and then somehow we bring these two together and watch the mayhem happen.
Yeah.
That could be good. The only thing that comes out of it for me is the fans like to fuck with Wally just as much as we do.
But I think after this one, Wally might murder us. I mean, I would say my last goodbyes on the show.
No,
dude.
Wally, are you up for this?
That's the part I like.
Yeah. I think the map would have something to say about it, though.
Yeah, the map would have a lot to say, I think.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
But in theory, it's a good idea.
We got all kinds of ideas here coming for the show.